Hello and welcome to Meet Your Core. So a little session that's going to strengthen your core from the inside out. Enjoy. This is going to serve you in your day-to-day. So start in a seated position with your eyes closed. And I just want you to bring your awareness to your core and just notice how you would instinctively come to a seated position. Just notice how the core would feel. So try and be as natural as you can. I'm sure that your natural position, as mine often is a little bit like this. So you can't see because you'll have your eyes closed, but I'm just slumped a little. Obviously, it's the yogi I am. I like to think every time I come into a seated position, I am rooted and core is activated, but it's not always the case every time. So it's a really good exercise to come into a slightly relaxed position to then move from here into a more stable, activated position. So we touched on this I touched on this in the Root to Rise video within Up Close and Personals. Don't know whether you've watched that or not, but in Root to Rise, I talk about the power of really grounding down through the sit bones and taking advantage of the energetic lift that comes from grounding down. So if we do that here, so you're in your seated position, you're grounding down, and as you ground down, you can visualize roots, you can visualize beams of light reaching right down, deep down, and then drawing up the energy from the ground. And as that energy reaches your sit bones, it will also then hit your pelvic floor. And as that energy rises up, I want you to lift your pelvic floor. So gentle lift at the pelvic floor as you're grounding down. And that might happen automatically as you ground down. When I really ground down through my sit bones, I feel my pelvic floor start to activate. And then that energy flows up and that activation flows up through the core, all the way up the front body and beyond. Now I'm focusing in particular on the pelvic floor and this Root to Rise exercise at the start of Meet the Core, so that you can quite literally meet your core. Because so often in life we are focusing on surface and we clench and engage the surface muscles rather than really building from the inside out, and that is where strength comes. So a subtle lift of the pelvic floor can really translate to real strength over time, because strengthening from here and then building outwards. So just coming back once more to the pelvic floor, and as you're engaging, just feel that engagement move all the way up. And you'll notice if you relax for a second and then try to engage the stomach muscles without engaging the pelvic floor, so sort of tense. It's more of a tense. So right now I'm tensing, and it's a completely different sensation, like when I'm tensing here to when then I release that and I come back to engaging the pelvic floor and then rising that activation up and outwards. It's a completely different stability. So just notice the difference between those two. And as we work with the core today, and as you work with the core in yoga, in life, moving forward, just see if you can hold that in mind, that we're working from deep within. And it may feel that you're not doing a lot, but as I always say, you can do a lot with very little. So a little movement, a little engagement can be having great ripple effects. That's the word I was looking for, great ripple effects. So just flicker the eyes open, and from here you can extend the legs out, coming into staff pose. So this is also a really good one for just engaging and getting to grips with that deep pelvic lift, that deep, subtle activation of the core, which is incredibly effective. Because sitting in a pose like this may look really simple, but it's not. It's a real workout. Like by default, you just want to, slump forward. So if you just slump forward and then close your eyes, and if the first thing you do is start to engage, lift the pelvic floor, and then start to rise up, flex the feet, lift the sternum, open the chest. And my core right now is activated. This is a good little static mini workout. My shoulders are still relaxed. Come back to your breath, because it's easy here to hold on everything to tense. If you're not wanting to tense everything, there's that real difference, albeit subtle. Like tense is when you're not moving like this, trying to stay rigid. But I'm relaxed. You can see my shoulders are relaxed, my arms are relaxed, floaty relaxed. My core is there. It's my solidity, it's my stability. And then from here, we're going to move into Navasana, into boat pose, the traditional core workout pose of yoga. So bring your hands onto the fronts of your knees and then just lean back a little and come onto the tips of your toes and just start to play with engaging the core here as well. So we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then again, and my hands here, not like gripping on, they're just here as a reference. My core's doing the work. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then once more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then we'll go to another version of boat. So bring your hands under your thighs. And this time just lean back a little further and count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then come again. So I'm more right on the tips of my toes and I'm just leaning back a little bit further this time. So my core's working that little bit harder for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then finally, coming back to the breath, inhaling, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do that as you exhale. And then to the next version. So here we're going to lift the feet up and the arms are going to come out. So come back down, whichever way you want to transition into the pose. We're going to do this 3 times for a count of 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And then inhaling up. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And one final time, inhaling up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And then from here, we're going to place the soles of our feet down onto the mat, hands onto the back of the thighs, slowly peel your way down and extend your feet upwards. Place your hands behind the base of your head to the top of the neck. So your core is doing the work here. So my neck is not collapsing back into my hands. My hands are there as a support for the neck, but it's my core that's really doing the work here. and we're going to do 20 scissors. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then give the knees a good squeeze. You can just make little circular movements with the knees. And then what we're going to do next is going to lift the legs up once again. We're going to place the hands under our kind of the bottom, top of your bum, right down around beneath your sacrum. And you're going to place your legs up, so you're supporting the base of your spine. And then we're going to lower the legs down gradually. So we're going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting trickier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One final time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Come in for a well-earned squeeze. And then one of our final ones we're going to do. Legs up once more. You can bring your index fingers together, thumbs together, and point up. So you're going to be reaching upwards. So we're going to do this 10 times. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to lower the left leg. Do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then left leg comes up, right leg comes down. Once again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in and squeeze. So there you have it. A little mini meet the core, but it's also to give you the information to know how to really engage the deep core, because that makes all the difference. So place the soles of your feet down, just windscreen, wipe the legs from side to side. And then come into a full body stretch. Bring the knees into the chest. Roll onto your right side with your hands under your cheek as a pillow. And then come back up to a seated position. With your hands in prayer at heart center. Close your eyes for one moment, just notice the mind and body, and even in that brief little workout, you can notice the heat that's been created in the body. So just take 3 deep inhales in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really draw the breath in all the way down. And bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon.